decisions I make are so awful. Alright, something in the mail here. Alright fellas, let me honest with you guys. It is really late and I need to wake up kind of early. But I also really want to play this beta because apparently it fucking ends sometime today. So I want to just kind of blast through as much content as we can in a really short amount of time here. And yeah, we'll just see how things go. Also, yeah, probably no cam for the stream. I'm gonna just test it out, see how I feel about no cam. Yeah. Stream is probably gonna only be about an hour, most likely, if anything, or less. So just letting you guys know about that now. And yeah. Anyways, let's do some summons because we got some free summons in the mail. But yeah, it's like, oh, I was like, when I saw the post on Twitter that was like, oh yeah, the CBT's ending like today. I'm like, fuck me, man. I literally barely played it, so I'm like, fuck. It's like I just barely got access to the damn CBT, and then it's like, oh well, CBT's basically coming to a close already, and it's like, brother, I just started. I just got here. Like, what do you mean? It's over already, or it's about to be over already. I'm like, fuck, I gotta play it now then. Because I don't know if I'm gonna have time later to even give it another shot. Oh, for damn, alright, slightly early. Who do we got? Oh, we got Marion. Alright, cool, I guess. Damn, could you imagine we got 2 5-stars out of that? Well, that kind of sucked a little bit. It would have been nice if we got, I don't know, who do we want? Yeah, Anitia would have been cool. Yeah, Anitia, Bria would have been great. Ashley wouldn't have been too bad. I mean, I guess we can use Marin. Alright, let's just dump the rest of these into character pools. I don't know how much we're gonna get through though, but I'd imagine we're probably not gonna get through a lot of content, but like I said, no, we'll see what we get through. Even if it probably won't be much of anything. You know, I might as well just blast all these into here, not gonna lie. No point in saving those, right? Also, I noticed something, apparently Brightwin is making a tier list for this game, which makes sense, right? Because this game seems like it's gonna probably be pretty popular, and I think it's pretty good for quality and stuff what this game has to offer. But the interesting thing though is I want to mention is that it looks like they're thinking that the game is gonna be fully released around October, which is interesting. Which, hey, honestly, that'd be a great time to release the game. If the game releases on October, that would genuinely be a really good time to drop the game, because like, what is it? October is like, you know, the horror month, and this game is very horror-esque, so that would be like a really great time to drop that, or to drop this game, like, honestly. But yeah, I like I said, I don't know how much we're gonna get through, but we're just gonna blast through as much content as possible within like under an hour or less. I don't really mind it though, because like I kind of rather enjoy the story later, like once the game actually does fully release. So I may or may not react to it then, like fully, but you know, we're just gonna blast through the basic content here. I will say though, from doing summons so far, pity or the rates don't seem to be that great. Pity's not too bad though, because at least you do get a guaranteed 5-star within 70 pulls, so that's kind of cool. But pity does seem kind of, or not, I keep saying pity, fucking the pull rates are kind of like not that great, which kind of sucks. But usually that's how it goes. It's either you get really good pull rates but like not that great pity, or you get pretty good pity but not super amazing summon rates. And that seems to be the case here. I will say though, I do kind of like the cutscenes kind of being shoved in here, though not super crazy, but the fact that like some of the cutscenes kind of go to like 240 to 360p. Not sure why that happens though. Why some of these cutscenes are like kind of low quality. I don't know if it's a setting thing or if it's something else, but kind of would be a little bit nicer if the cutscenes look a little bit more higher res. But that's just like a bit of a nitpick for me. But yeah, honestly, this game, I don't know how real it's gonna be for this game. If it's only the first like couple stages, it might not be too bad to reroll, especially if you do add a a cool function. It's like, oh, easy reroll method. But yeah, some gacha games do stuff like that. Others don't, so we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Also, I just don't like dailies, so that's a little bit funny. It looks like dailies shouldn't be too long. It looks like dailies might be kind of quick. Kind of like if you played like that, was it that gacha called Kaiju number 8? It looks like dailies might be like that, where you literally just do like a basic stage, you use all your stamina, and then you basically have all your dailies done. It looks like that, for the most part, should clear out all the dailies, so that's kind of cool. I don't really know what these are, but hey, look, so you get these summons for free, so that's cool at least. And get some other stuff. I'd imagine most of this is probably going to be the same thing that we do get on the actual official release, most likely, I'd imagine. So this is probably the general like amount of stuff we're going to get probably on the actual full release, because sometimes in some of the CBTs they do inflate some things here and there, but this seems about average for like, I'd say a reasonable amount here for the most part of what we could potentially see for just the normal, like, you know, the game does release. And I could totally see the game releasing in October easily, from what probably one was theorizing or guessing. So I could totally see that. I'm trying to find the summon button, but I'm blind. Get your farming stages, and then you can say how many you want. Looks like you can only do a max of 3, I guess, which is interesting. Okay. A whole bunch of stuff there. I just want to do more summons because I got more summons. So I can pull more characters. Yeah, hopefully rerolling in this game isn't too bad, because the rates, like I said, aren't that great. So you probably want to reroll in this game. Now, as for what characters are going to be the meta, I honestly can't tell you because I haven't played with all of them, and I will 100% probably not be able to play with all of them. But I'd say just like as off a basis of like who I'm guessing is gonna be good. I think Aurelia here is gonna be a really cracked support character. For me, something just tells me she's gonna be really cracked. And then also any characters that do give you extra turns, the characters like that are gonna be really great. Which I don't know if there's any actual 5 stars that do stuff like that where they give you extra turns. Let me see. Let me just double check because I actually do wonder. Is there any characters that do stuff like that, where they just give you bonus turns? Because so far only the free chick they give you in the beginning of the game is the only one I've noticed that does give you extra turns like that. Because I feel like characters like that that give you bonus turns are going to be so useful. Let's see, reduce cost, draw highest card, retain all cards. Wait, hold on, that's not kind of cracked. Ultimate, deal damage for each card in hand with cost of 2 or higher, 80% damage. And then retain all cards in hand for 1 turn. That sounds actually kind of cool, okay. That's not really what we're looking for. That sounds good. What about this chick? Draw your basic card 2 times, reduces cost by 1. No, not really. It would have to be support card or support character, I'd imagine, that would give you the bonus turns. Let's see, anybody else? Yeah, this chick was really good. I already forgot her name. We got Hugo here. It's funny how I remember his name. He doesn't have anything like that. Yeah, so it looks like no 5-star characters have that ability to give you an extra turn, which is pretty interesting if you think about it. And kind of funny. Yeah, because if that's the case, if there's no 5 stars that do give you that, unironically, you may want to build a team that has 1 4-star character. Let me see, is there any other... What can I look at characters? Is it Agent Collection? Okay, hey, here we go. What can we sift by? So, okay, so not too much crazy stuff. I'd see. Let's go by... Can't really go by rarity, I guess. Try this way. Yeah, because this character gives a attack boost and stuff, but she doesn't give any like extra turns. This character doesn't give any extra turns. We already know this character doesn't give any turns, but she does pretty nice damage. This character... doesn't give any extra turns. This character doesn't, well, mind you, right, some characters may give extra turns, like with their upgrades, right, like with the whole epiphany thing here, there might be a chance where you get like an extra turn or something. So that could totally be the case, but I'm just looking at like as like the base, like what characters just give it like automatically. So I'm just trying to see if there's any other characters that do give that other, unless it's literally just this healer chick here that we get in the beginning of the game, because she has a card where it's that you get 1 action point, which is like really helpful, especially for characters that want to like use a bunch of cards. I feel like a character like this is gonna be super fucking broken, just because of the fact that you're able to, there might be turns where you're able to literally abuse this and spam so many cards and do so much damage output. So I feel like characters like that's gonna be like really good, you know. But so that's why I'm just wondering if there's like any other characters that do stuff like that, where they give you extra action points. Granted, reducing cost also is pretty good, because that technically is another form of doing that. But I think she's the only character that does it from what it looks like. Yeah, so it's basically, it looks like, yeah, I guess Mika here is the only character that does reduce, or not reduce, like does give you more action points here. But I do wonder if that's because of her role of being a controller, or if that's also because, if it's also, or if it's only because she's Justice. But I'd imagine it's probably more so because she's a controller, I feel like. Because like I said, I just feel like this one action point card is just so fucking busted to me. It just seems like super useful. And this is kind of like funny that like not that many characters have anything like that. They like we get extra action turns. But like I said, maybe with Epiphany, some of these cards may get like that effect. Clearly this doesn't have anything like that. What about this one? Healing, activates cards on top of the deck. No. This one, attack card, you want morale for 1 turn. Morale is basically the attack buff in the game, it's like 40% apparently. Just more damage. You resolve, okay, yeah. So nothing like that, okay. Yeah, I guess, yeah, because that's like such a good thing where you're able to give yourself like extra turns. It's such a good buff, but I don't think anybody else does that, which is super funny. Yeah, if that's the case, unironically, I think Mika is like #1 best character in the game. I think she's gonna be like #1 best character in the game, just because like, at least from playing the game so far, this is just so cracked. The 1 action point is just so cracked to me that I just feel like she's gonna be like low-key meta for like most teams. Granted, you probably don't want to buff it to where you lose the action one, or the action point. Let's see, this one gain action points per 100% of healing amount, current 1. Heal 3 action points, 100% heal 3. Not too sure what that means. Is that saying you heal and then also get 3 action points? Not too sure, but yeah, honestly, like, the action points is just super busted to me in my opinion, and the fact that nobody else gives that from what I can see here, at least on the base form of a card, is gonna make me assume and make me feel like just Mika's gonna be like a character you're gonna want to run on most of your teams if possible, just because of this effect. So you may be running like a team where you run her, maybe you run like a DPS character like this guy that I pulled, like Kai runs here. Or if you want, you can run Renoa, she's also really good, or Haiku and Rin. And then your last option would probably be maybe like someone like a shielder like Magna, Calpi here. Most likely is who you would want to run at that point then. And you would just rely on Mika to be your main healer. Which at the same time, the other characters like these two can still heal, right? So you have plenty of options, right? And then or Leo will probably be more for like a DPS kind of team that is like focused on other stuff with summons and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know, just something interesting I want to point out, because I just feel like that having the extra turns kind of thing is just like really good in my opinion. Now I could be wrong, like maybe like there's other I mean, I'd imagine there's probably other teams where you don't even need to worry about that too much, because maybe the decks really work really well, where you get a lot of discounts or some other random stuff like that, so maybe you don't even need to worry about getting extra turns. But like, at least for the time being, I feel like having someone that gives you bonus turns like that is just like really busted in my opinion, and gonna be really useful. So I feel like most likely out of the main characters you do get for free in the beginning of the game, Mika may be the one you want to focus up on until you get, like, you know, better characters, right? But that's just my my little game theory. Is there only one chapter currently? Battle missions, promotion. So we have story and battle mission. Do I have to do these other story ones or no? So it won't let me skip it, I'm pretty sure. Well, let's just do battle missions, I guess. And I did get a new support thing, but it was only for ranged characters, which is only going to be these two. Which kind of sucks. Alright, let me swap this character. I do like the attack buff, but Mika with the extra turn is kind of nuts. Let me buff Mika up here real quick. Just because I really like those extra turns. Oh, I got another Duper. Alright. Does she have anything where she gets extra turns as well? Doesn't seem like it. Add preserve to swords. What does preserve mean? I wish I could see what some of these things mean. Alright, we'll just go with this team. I got an auto button here, might as well use it. I love those extra action points. Like, I don't know what to say, guys. I think Mika's just cracked. I think she's literally gonna be the best support character in the game just because those extra turns. Unless until another character comes out in the future. Would it be funny if, like, when the game launches, they release a limited character immediately, which wouldn't be too surprising. But that limited character is like either gonna be like a new cracked DPS character, or they're like an actual like 5-star version of Mika where it's like gives you 2 or 3 extra turns or something. That would be kind of crazy. But I definitely feel like best support characters in this game are going to be characters that do give you extra turns. Personally, that's just my opinion. I just think characters that give you extra turns here, or at least, I mean, not extra turns. I keep saying turns. Action points. The characters that give you more action points, or they give maybe a potential, like a big reduction in cost of action points for your the cards of your team, are probably going to be really, really good. For support, right? But then there's other characters like the other chick I was running like last stream towards the end. There was the Rockstar Boichi character who gives like a pretty significant damage buff, which is kind of cool. So there aren't going to be cases where that could be really useful. But at the same time, it's like you could do that, or you could have a character that gives you more action points, so you can do more moves in a turn, and then kill the enemy a lot quicker, right? So, I don't know. That's just my current thoughts currently on what I think is going to be really good for the time being. I don't know who the best DPS character in the game is, or if there's like a couple that are going to be really good. But so far, this guy that I'm using seems pretty good for the most part. And then from using in the tutorial, Rona or whatever the heck her name is, she seems pretty good. I really love her DOT at the end of the turns. That's like really like clutch, where it's like your turns are over or your action points are over, and then you know the enemies take DOT at the end of your turn basically once you end it, and then it takes pretty significant amount of damage, and she can like stack up that damage pretty easily because she can summon them into the daggers that applies the debuff, and it costs 0 action points, so it really works really well in that regard. So with a character like that like one of their main ways they get more damage is by like having cards that like apply maybe like a DOT or like a debuff, and then costing 0 action points can also really work really well for characters and maybe like the Bochi Rock character, where that character likes to buff or give buffs, right, like damage buffs, and then you have a character like Rona who has a lot of moves where it's like either reduces the cost of her cards or the cost of her cards are literally just 0, so you're good to go. But there's definitely different ways to play this for sure. I don't know though 100% if shielders here are going to be that useful. Or if it's going to maybe better to run like 1 DPS and then like 2 supports, like maybe like Mika and then the Bochi Rock character. Or like Ophelia, who's like the other, like, you know, that 5-star support character. Right? This animation is so cool. Oh my gosh, it's Mother Whale from Nikkei. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I do really want this like Raptilia kind of looking girl or gal. Let's go right here. I really wanted her, so I'm super happy I got her. But I don't know if she's gonna be super crazy. I mean, to be fair, the shield is really handy, right? Like extra survivability there, plus there's some AoE damage, more AoE damage, more shield protection as well. So this girl is really good for providing shields to reduce damage taken, as well as doing AoE damage, which is pretty cool. Let's see, what else does it do? There's this retrieve mechanic going on here. Let's see. Celestial Retain Retrieve. Deal 140% defense-based damage to all enemies, and then you get 80% shield and 1 silver veil. All enemies defense-based is equal to 100%. Number of Vulture land in hand. When using Celestial, when using a card with 2 cost or higher, this card activates. Retain. This card is not discarded at the end of the turn. Retrieve. When this card moves to the graveyard to return it to hand. Remove recovery upon effect. Okay. What is this? You get Breaker Shield. The card's cost is increased by 1 for 1 turn. Isn't that bad? That sounds like it's bad. Oh, but you do draw 3 extra cards, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Choose 1 card with a cost of 2 or higher from draw pile or graveyard and draw it. I do love how the fact they call it graveyard, because it literally makes me feel like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Low-key. I do love that aspect of this game as well. A little bit of a nice extra thing with that. Restore. Oh, and then this gives the prismatic thing going on. Can I preview like what it looks like with the prismatic or no? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. The ego skill. I feel like you can like almost see what these do, but it's giving me an option too. No save data currently. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know like what characters are gonna be really good. But I think Ophelia's not too bad. And I think, there's like plenty of great DPS options, and I think honestly every character so far, just like giving a guess, I feel like every character is probably going to be viable. It just depends on like what team you want to build with them, right? Because each like DPS character will want to run with different other characters to make them work, right? And of course it probably wouldn't be the smartest idea to run with full DPS team, because then you won't have any protection and you're gonna die. I think a team like this is pretty balanced, because you got your shielder, you get 1 DPS, and then you got your healer / support. So this is probably gonna be like the bare bones, like very simple kind of team. We just have 1 tank, 1 DPS, and 1 healer / support. Which I think Mika's probably the best support in the game currently, just because the fact that you get extra action turns, and nobody else currently is, from as far as I'm aware of, gives any extra action points. So let it be known, guys. Let it be known. I am advocating for Mika here. Number 1, I think you guys know, best YouTuber around for all gacha games, especially for Chaos Nightmare here. Mika will be meta when the game is launched, unless she gets nerfed. Unless she gets nerfed. Believe and trust, guys. Believe and trust. I will be making content, and I'll let you guys know when that time comes. But so letting you guys know now, I'm pretty sure Mika's gonna be cracked. As long as she doesn't get nerfed. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Alright, I can't really do this because I need to be level 10. I need more XP. This gives me XP. Just gonna blast through this. I do like that most stuff is like voice stuff, so that's pretty cool. Ooh. This is a long story here. Got the next one here. Oh, is this like a prequel to like what happened when she was fighting? Oh, I think it is. I think this is literally what she was going through before we showed up, and like literally right after we left, and then before like the time it took for us to heal, recover, regroup, and then come back. Yeah, so this is that's cool. So we actually gotta find out what exactly happened. They're into a building. She dodges the monster. She's able to collapse the building onto the monster. And then she pinned it under all the debris. Okay. Damn, that's kind of crazy. Loki got me a little bit invested there. That's kind of cool. I actually didn't think we were gonna actually see what happened during that time frame. I'm gonna glad that she didn't die though, because like that would have been like fucked. It was already pretty fucked though. Ooh, damn, who's this hottie? Oni girl. Not gonna lie, she Loki looks like the mom of what's her name? Uzaki-chan, I think. The shorts, like gray-haired anime chick that has like big tits. Loki looks like her mom. Level 8. I need more EXP. What's this? Oh, my dailies? One more XP here. Level 9 now. Raise 3 random partners to level 10. Did I already do that basically? Oh, these guys. I don't want to level you up. I'm good, bro. I'll level up higher rarity characters, thank you very much. Alright, so level you up. So you. Let's level up you, I guess. Maybe actually level up 2 of those, just because I am using the other chick as well. Feel like they're easy for groups. And then... yeah, so that's my 5-star was for ranged character. Let's level you up. Should be enough, I think. There we go. Then we need to do Growth Simulation 3. I guess we just choose whatever we want. I don't know what to pick. Maybe unit? I'm definitely not using this team. Let's go with... let's make a new team, but with just... this guy, and then you. Let's go with this.
みんな周りを
with
確
the
認しなが
goat
ら動くよ
Nika
うに
here. Goblins this time. These aren't weird space monsters. These are just fantasy creatures. Where's my crazy space monstrosities I gotta fight? Why are these only fantasy goblins here? I need these fantasy goblins to be riding hoverboards or something. You're breaking my immersion. Did that count? Yes it did. Okay. Ooh, okay, we're close. Still need more EXP. I guess we gotta do more farming. Can we increase the difficulty or no? I need to hit the promotion mission first. Okay, so I'm locked. It sucks that looks like there's no sweet feature though, which kind of stings a little bit. Alright, I guess we'll do another round of 3. Maybe there's gonna be a sweep once we like promote or something. But yeah, I kinda would like if there's a sweep feature, not gonna lie. I love sweep features in games. Like, at least there is auto, but like at the same time, I would much rather have a sweep feature. For at least for stages like this, right? Like this general farming content like this, where it's like level up materials, most general stuff besides like end game content maybe. I would be okay with like having I'd be down for sweep features. Now if it's like end game content, then I'm like, okay, sure, I guess that would be like okay if there wasn't any sweep for that. Alright, nice, we're level 10. But I think for like this, sweep would like make sense, in my opinion at least. Alright, let's hit this promote mission. I'm sure we're strong enough. I have faith in my team. No auto though, okay. It looks like we're locked. Mutant Elite. Each time the monster attacks, it draws cards from the combating's deck, and if it draws a debuff card, it attacks once more. So basically debuff decks get screwed over. Heal, damage, 1 wave, damage, and then damage. Do this. What does this give me? If wave is 3, gain action points 1 and reduce wave by 3 at the start of turn wave 1. Oh, that's cool. So literally even more ways to get free action points. That's actually really cool. What does this do again? Just 1 shield and then draw a card. Okay, we'll hold on to that then for now. Let's go with... just attack. Oh, this is more damage. Oh, that's not worth way more damage. Okay, let's go for this guy. And then let's end our turn. Okay. Got 3 action points. 2 wood cards. Ultra launch. Who's this? Nice AoE move. Let's do this. On their turn.
動くか。
do more
私の出番だな。
damage.
始末してやろう。さて動くか。
Not enough
準備
AP.
できました。確認します。
Do this.
慎重に。準備できました。慎重に。準備できました。
待っている。命
Let's
令
do
しろ。
damage to this guy.
くだらぬ。
熱々に燃え上がっています。オーバー。
And my turn.
私の出番だな。さて動くか。私の出番だな。
Let's
さ
do
て
this.
私の出番だな。
Let's see, because we're gonna one more battle, right? Yeah, one more battle after
Sate.
this.
動くか。
待っている。命令しろ。優位な
Let's do this.
全員戦列を突始末してやろう。
Alright. Here's the boss. Summon Aqua Ball and grow stronger by that amount.
待っている。
慎重に。準備できました。
命令しろ。待っている。
Let's do this.
命令しろ。
慎重に。準備できました。
I don't really want to use that right now.
慎重に。
I don't really need a heal. Of course he summons extra mobs.
今
That's
回の攻
great.
撃は強力です。防御を固めないと危険
Love
です。
that. Yeah, let's do that.
見せてやろう。我々
Let's
ホ
make
ワイト
a
アル
remove quickly.
真の力を。
Mother whale. Alright, nice. Yeah, let's heal. Or not heal, shield, I mean.
できません。オーバー。
私の出
And
番だな。
then
準備できました。
命令しろ。
さて動くか。
待っている。
let's do
私の出番だな。さて
let's do
動
this.
くか。
Do this. Gonna end our turn.
私の出番だな。
shield.
私が行く。さて動くか。私の出番だな。
Let's see. AoE.
動くか。私の出番。切ってやろう。
We can do this again.
始末してやろう。切ってやろう。
Nice. Free damage. End our turn again.
慎重に。
Oh, that could be
命令
useful.
しろ。
さて動くか。
準備できました。
Let's go with this. Get rid of the AoE. Get rid of the smaller mobs.
慎重に。
Sure, we'll just do this. I don't know if anything else I can do. Ouch.
私の出番だな。さて
Go
動く
with...
か。
What's this do? No. No, we'll save that
私
for
の出
now.
番だな。さて
Shield
耐えられるかな。
待っている。命令しろ。
私の出番だな。 さて
And
動くか
then
私の出番だなさて動くか私の出番だなさて動くか
let's do this one.
全員戦列を整えろ
We'll do this. Hold up. All void cards, right?
命令しろ。
慎重に
Ah, fuck it, let's just do this.
教えてあげよう。貴様にこの空虚は克服できない。
Nebula.
待っている。
Big
命令
damage.
しろ。超越だ。待っている。空虚の中。
Huge damage. Alright, end my turn. Alright, this guy's about to die here.
命令しろ。待っている。
Wonder with this.
空虚の中。
Alright. I actually like this theme. It's pretty nice. A little bit annoying though to make the other dude work, so it might be like, there might be like other characters that work better with this DPS dude. Because it's a little bit annoying to get his cards working, because I'm basically using the other chick most of the time. But yeah, not too bad. I think it's going to be really good, my DPS guy. I think it's going to be really good for bosses. And then the defense chick, Ophelia or whatever, I think is really great for like, you know, like AoE stuff, basically. So a bit of a case-by-case basis, but it does cover most of my, how would I put it? You know, like Ophelia covers my my AoE needs, and then my DPS dude basically covers my single target needs for bosses and whatnot. Also, I probably need to get off here really soon because I need to go to bed. But we'll see how much we can get into. We'll just get like a little bit into chapter 2 here. Most likely though, guys, if I'm being honest, by the time I stream, because I'm probably going to stream most likely later tonight, I'd say, because I really need to catch up with Nikki's story for the current event, since it's going to be ending like really soon. I'll probably well, that's probably going to be one of the first things we focus on. But basically what I'm trying to say is that by the time I do my next stream later tonight, most likely I'd imagine the CBT for Chaos Zero Nightmare here is most likely going to be over. Most likely, I'd imagine. Like by the time I stream again, it's probably gonna be like already done. So this is gonna be like our last fill, most likely, of this beta before it's gone until the actual full release, most likely. Unless they do another CBT, but if the rumors of the game officially releasing in October are true, which I kind of hope they are, to an extent, then, you know, we'll just wait for the full release at that point. And even then, I'm not too crazy about CBTs in the sense of like, at least going too deep in them, because it does kind of like take away some fun or some stuff. Also, what is this? This is like some blue archive kind of thing here. New calamity detected. D26. Sudden space storm has occurred. The arc has entered a nearby asteroid field. Entering asteroid belt. Oh no, safety system has been located in an imminent disaster. If you don't prepare now, there'll be immense damage to the city. Here, the disaster preparation projects have been drawn up. Each project requires a different amount, different city management index, so please check carefully before you choose. CBAS, okay. I'll give you a certain amount of rewards here. Retain economic activity 55 or higher. So we got navigation, shield, and then asteroid resource mining. Let's go for navigation optimization then. Okay, got auto. New policies. Time required and effect on city management index will vary depending on the proposal, so read carefully before giving your stamp of approval. Radar development for exploration drones when they reduced. Increases the administrative index by 3, reduce happiness by 1. Let's go with this one. Oh, just move it. Okay, that's cool. I think this one will be the better one. You can see here by the metrics what effects your policy will choose that you will have on the city. So we have happiness, administrative index, economy, and then public order index. When you're curious about a project's progress, please check its grade. Higher grade count or higher grade will be displayed as you get closer to achieving the project's goal. Okay, that's kind of a lot of information, but it's interesting. Kind of like a Civ kind of thing almost in a way. Let me look at it more. We got garden cafe. Oh, hey, we got a cat. Dust, Eevee, Badge, Howl. They got different genders, huh? Where the dogs though? Where the dogs at? Oh, we can order something? Instantly restore ether. And then if we use these items here, ether empty powder. Earn ether recharge currency. You can hold up to 4 at a time. So one of these is equal to 60 stamina. Oh, is this literally just like the ZZZ free stamina a day thing? Oh my gosh, this is literally the fucking ZZZ stamina, free stamina thing. This is literally... Oh my god, if you guys don't know, in ZZZ, one of the Hoyoverse games, there's literally a coffee merchant you can talk to, and he literally gives you like the same amount of currency for stamina back every day for free. That's actually really funny. I don't think that's not a bad thing, but I just think it's like really hilarious. Literally coffee, stamina recover is, I mean, it makes sense, right? But it's like, I don't know, I think it's really funny. Kind of sucks you can't seem to interact with any characters though, besides the cats, but oh well. I still find that amusing. What is this? Oh, this is where if your characters are like traumatized, you can like recover them basically. Yeah, deep trauma. Begin treatment. Memory deletion is fast but risky. Treatment method is forcibly removes memories and damage data incurred within chaos to restore the agent's health. So you can spend 500 of this currency to delete the memories, and then, or you can do counseling, which is you have 3 currency per day. Okay, I feel like counseling is gonna be your best option, and then delete memories is like if you're lazy, most likely, or if you know that's like not a big deal. I feel like if we skip this, it's probably gonna be a bad idea. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, okay. Which method should choose for healing? Music or breathing? Maybe music? You got 40%. Do we want it to be higher or lower? Comfort. Tell Ray there's a valuable agent. Inspire. Tell Ray they're still capable. Let's go with comfort. Okay, they're 80 now. Slightly improved. Counseling session is ended. It's time to talk to Ray again. Okay. And then this is also where you can increase affinity. Okay, interesting. So I guess 80 is like good enough for them to be like good to go. Damn, you got a decent amount of summons out of this too. Okay. Interesting. And then this is probably gonna be like a daily currency, I'd imagine. Maybe Street. What is this? You can spend time with agents around the Arc City. Agents who go with excursions with a captain will have their affinity increased. The stories that you watch while on an excursion with agents can be watched from collection. And then see the stories that occur while on excursion with agents. You can also receive rewards that you can pull up in the collection. Okay. Where is... Oh, she's not out and about, I guess. Let's go with this chick. Spend time together. Oh, okay, so you can use this this currency to also just like spend time with a character as well. Alright, let's try it out. Okay, interesting. You get some summons. Oh, and you get some stat buffs as well. Not crazy stuff, but decent stat buffs. Oh, you get summons as well? Depending on how much you ascend the character, so you get 3 summons. That's cool. I don't know if this is gonna be like... if this is the limited banner currency, or if this is like... standard banner currency. Because if it's a standard banner, this kind of sucks. But if it's like for limited banners, that's pretty cool. But I honestly wouldn't know for sure. Because we don't really have a standard or limited banner in the game currently, as far as I'm aware of. Economy activity increase, reduce administrative index. Right now, our highest is economy, our lowest is happiness. This is also increases economic, but reduces public order. Let's do public order down. We have another one here. Public order up. Interesting. So we can say we want more public order by 3, but then our administrative index goes down by 1, or we can just go for the 2 with no downsides. Interesting. Let's go with this one. Policy recruitment and progress. So it looks like about every 6 hours you get 3 policies. And then these are going to be counted towards these D-Day things, and this is the rewards you get at the end of each day. Okay. So this is probably going to be like your weeklies, I'm assuming. So you just choose which one of these you want to go for. These are going to be your consultants that give you more boost probably. And then these are going to be the rewards you get basically. So C tier, you get a minimum of 60. And then the higher up you get, the more regular like gold currency you get. Okay. At least they put the summon currency like as like a fairly easy means to grab. That's nice. We have a shop here. Shoes. Oh, it's for gifts. So these are all gift items. Okay. Interesting. Research facility. What is this? Real dice proto skill. Policies. Oh, okay, so this is just for the Civ game mode here, where you can just increase and basically get more buffs to make things a little bit easier. Okay. We already went to the center here. We already went to the cafe, the diner, Goto. All combatants' health increases by 10%. More health, more passion for all damage, or for all characters, more damage, more defense. Defense and critical damage. Okay, interesting. You got food buffs as well in this game. Alright, oh. That's that.
このわしのことか怪我を負ったところを
Get them all. Give me those. Okay. Oh, we can. I don't have to do 10 roll, but we have enough to do a couple singles. I don't have this character, so we're just gonna go for a character I do have. So what happens if I do a single? What do I get out of this? Do I get a character? Do I get a weapon? Do I get something else? Okay, so yeah, let's get characters. What else can you get on the spanner?
まだ仕事が
So you get partners, prison modules for the 4 stars, and then the limited one, of course, being the 5-star each shoots. Can I see a 5-star just to see what it looks like? Oh, I guess not. Let's do one more 10 roll here if I can. Where do you get the screen currency from? Not too sure. More pulls here. Alright, let's hit it. Oh, it's gonna be 4-star. Damn. Okay. Alrighty, well, that's probably gonna be it for stream for right now, because it is really late. Like I said, this is supposed to be a short stream. Sadly, we weren't able to check out more of the game for the Chaos Zero Nightmare, but hopefully, maybe we'll get a chance later tonight, but probably not. Like I said, most likely by the time we come back, or by the time I stream again, the CBT will probably be closed, if I'm being honest. It'll probably be like done and dusted, which kind of sucks, but you know, like I said, it is what it is. It happens.
敵に敗北を与えてやろう。
Sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't.
勝つのもいい
Pick
け
up
ど
the goats.
とにかく全部防げばいいんですよね
Bochy the rock.
私の音楽聞いて
命令であれば従います。
Alrighty, well. We really didn't make it that far, not gonna
ま
lie.
だ仕事が残っているのか
At least compared to like where other people were probably, like how far they probably made it, they probably made it significantly way further than I ever did. But you know, I don't necessarily mind it because that means there's gonna be more to enjoy when the game
まだ
actually
仕
does
事が残
release.
っているのか
But on the downside, I'm gonna be less informed though when that, you know, that time comes. So in that regard, that does kind of suck a bit. That I'm gonna be less informed, but at the same time, it'll be more new things to look forward to when the game does fully release
私に何か言いたいことがあるの
soon.
か
So let me just check out some of the different menus here before we do pop out. Just because I'm curious to see what we have here. Okay, got whatever those are. Oops. Oh, there's an event and season pass. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have a battle pass in the game and then events, which makes sense. So looks like events aren't available in the CBT because, you know, probably be included in like free summons and other stuff, most likely when the game is fully released, right? Okay. Got a card collection here. Anything else? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I got different, like, whatever those things are. I get some of that, so that's cool. And then these are just like your dailies. This is gonna be your, what I forgot the color in this game. Basically, like, you're progressing through the game, doing the different chapters, doing different menus and whatever. That's basically what this menu is. Kind of like the one thing in Genshin where it's like, oh, or to be honest, it's like almost every other gacha game where it's like, oh, beat chapter 2, upgrade 4 characters to level 20, go do this random piece of content in the game, right? And then you get more summons out of this and other goodies, right? And then this is gonna be your, yes, this is achievement log. So I guess this is based off of how many achievements you do, and then you get all these different resources, which there's some decent resources here. You get a couple summons, some EXP for weapons and characters, so some cool stuff here. But yeah, I think that's basically about it. Oh, okay, then that's cool. So Tears of God, these medallions here give you 60 stamina for free. And then there's these ether empty powders, which also give you 60. You can only have 4 of these at a time. Don't really know where you get these from. These, I'm assuming, are maybe from just like playing the game, or potentially, or from overcapped stamina maybe? Maybe these might also be from overcapped stamina. They can go into here, but I'm not too sure on that one. Just a guess. What is this? Oh, yeah, it's this one here. Okay. Alright, Elder Scrolls has a timer here as well for it'll let you update or give you an update basically on when your tasks get new tasks come in basically, right, for the policies. So that's pretty cool. So that way you don't have to like keep guessing all the time, because it'll literally let you know like right here. But alright, there's also the end game mode, right? But we didn't get a chance to really like check that out because yeah, didn't really get a chance to check out the end game mode here. Which one was it under? Chaos? I mean, I guess we could just like throw ourselves in there like really quickly just to see what it looks like, because I do need to get a half here, but I guess we could quickly check. So recommended level 20. Oh, it's the crab again. I'm pretty sure we're gonna die if we go in there. Oh, you can choose the level though. Okay. And then I wonder if you get more summon currency the higher levels you choose, or if it's whatever level you clear, you get the same current. You get like, you know, like if you clear level 1 difficulty, you get the XP and get the summon currency. But then if you go higher up, then you get like the higher tier rewards here. Or if like all of them count, right? Like if you beat level 1, you get 40 of the summon currency. If you beat level 2, you get another 40. If that's the case, that'd be actually really cool, because that way you could do level 6, and then you get 6 times 40 for like a, you know, pretty significant amount of summons. But I don't know if that's how that's gonna work. I wonder how long it takes. You know, let's just do like, we're not gonna go all the way, but I'm just curious to see like what it's gonna look like if we just like, if we were to pretend to like actually do it here. Like what it looks like. Can we see how long it's gonna be? Okay, so this is literally just roguelike here. I'm gonna check my cards, I can check my team. 3 basic cards are replaced with random neutral cards. Gain 50 credits upon victory on unidentified battle areas. You won Anemia Curse card, but obtain 1 random piece of legendary equipment. That sounds cool. Sure. Get a free weapon. You can have the armor. And then here's the map. Okay. So we have battle, mystery, whatever, I think extraction potentially? Oh no, it's rest. Okay, rest, battle, rest, random battle, rest, boss, mystery, battle, mystery, rest, supply area, rest, battle, bosses, mystery, fight, boss, mystery, fight, rest, all the way until big boss basically. Okay, looks like that's a bit long, so let's see, that's gonna be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 13 14 15 16 17, about 17 stages total you have to get through basically, of fighting, resting, random encounters, and all that good stuff. Okay, honestly this is probably gonna be pretty fun, because when I played so far it seemed pretty fun, so this seems like it'll be pretty interesting to go through. But like I said, probably, like, you know, I can't go through this right now because I need to go to bed, but that's pretty interesting, something to look forward to in the future. I just want to show you guys that really quick because I was just curious. And that's basically all that good stuff here. And you can choose like, oh, which fight. We'll choose this one, right? And some like random fight. Looks like there's no auto though. I guess you have to. Oh, auto's not really one kill, so you have to like fight in auto in here. You can't auto this at all. Okay. I guess that's fair. That you're not allowed to auto here. let's do this.
命令しろ。
私の出番だな。
Gone. What if I press skip? Rewards cannot be obtained if you choose to skip. Are you sure you want to skip? Oh, okay. Let's obtain it then. Wonder why we would want to skip then, if that's the case. Temporary return. Using temporary return will move you to the lobby and your progress will be saved. Okay.
全員揃っている
What
か
if we
休憩だ。
rest for free? We leave. Go to the next stage here. And then say I want to leave. Let's go crazy. Oh well, yeah, what if I want to leave? I say like, oh, maybe I can't do this anymore. Oh, I don't have time to fight this right now. You won't be able to resume ongoing battle after returning. Sure you want to leave. Okay. So that's interesting. So basically, if you don't leave at a rest spot, do like the quick leave. Then if you choose to escape, your progress gets
みんな
removed
ご苦労だっ
basically.
た。
Okay.
素晴らしい戦闘
That's
だったぞ。
interesting. So yeah, so if you make sure, so that basically whenever you do this content, you want to make sure you have time. Otherwise, if you don't have time and you need to like back out, you basically need to hit a rest spot and then it'll let you back out so you can do other things in the game. Okay. Seems like it'll be a lot of fun. All right, but for real now, I'm heading off. Anybody that stopped by, really appreciate it. I do apologize a little bit though for not having any cam. Just it's kind of late. I'm tired. And I also just wanted to test it out, see how it would feel about doing a stream like no cam. I think I did one of these before like a while ago, but I just want to do like another one today. But yeah, probably do another stream later tonight. Most likely gonna only go through Nikke's story, hopefully get through all of it. And then if there's any time extra, and then maybe CBT for CZN is still going on. We may do some more Chaos Zero Nightmare afterwards if it is still available, but I doubt it. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be over by the time I start streaming. Maybe even more before that. So this will probably be the last stream for until the game does most likely officially release. But yeah, later stream later tonight should be Nikke getting through all the story for the new event, and then maybe if we have time, maybe we'll do some HSR story because I'm also behind on that, and we're about to get even more new story literally in a couple days here, so I need to catch up on that because that's just gonna probably be really long. But we'll see how that all plays out. But yeah, if any of you guys are new here though, consider subscribing or following if you guys are on Twitch. Would really appreciate it. Would really help me out. Also consider liking the stream. It's literally free. It takes one click to do that. Would help me out tremendously with that. But with that being said though, guys, I'm gonna see y'all later. I hope you guys have a good night or good morning wherever you guys are in the world. I also hope your pulls go well with whatever gacha games you guys are currently playing. And without further ado, or without anything else, I don't know. I really don't know what to say here. I'm heading off to bed. See y'all later. I can't wait to go to bed.